Story time. And by no means am I sharing this story for empathy or sympathy. I'm sharing this story because a lie can travel around the world before the truth wakes up.
Matt Barnes is just one of many celebs who are idiots. Matt Barnes has released an article in which he blatantly displays his ignorance. Matt Barnes then took to social media to inform us that he has been letting a lady extort him for a few months. Hey, I've never heard or seen malarkey like this.
Story time. And by no means am I sharing this story for empathy or sympathy. I'm sharing this story because a lie can travel around the world before the truth wakes up. And although this is all being handled legally and people are in the process of being sued, I wanted to address it because the bullshit continues. So this started July of 2023. My ex and I had split up for about a month, and this chick DMs me and I entertain her. We go back and forth. Conversation gets spicy, but we never met, never kicked it, never met, never seen this chick one time in my life. And then fast forward, my ex and I got back together. So I told her. She got a little weird, but she kind of just fell back. So moving along, we get back together and we end up doing this reality show. And while we were on this reality show, we find out we're pregnant. So we announced that on the reality show. And when that airs for the world to see, I start getting hit up from different phone numbers. Tripping. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to expose this.
Begins to get hit up. This girl begins to display signs of emotion. She has scars. She finds it unbelievable that he returned to his child. This girl is someone he has never met. Her feelings are therefore entirely artificial. Everything is phony. These women are expert extortionists, dude. They act in this manner. Listen, a lot of you have this la-la land delusion that these girls who sell their bodies online and have OnlyFans are all millionaires. Cut it out, dude. Rent is nearly unaffordable for 99% of them each month, okay? So 99% of them drive a hoopie. For an eighth of the time, 99% of them sleep on an air mattress. I'm telling you, dude, these girls aren't doing well. So, many of them would DM random famous men, isn't that right? They would make an effort to participate in dialogue. They'll escalate it quickly because they want to be flown out so they can spend the night somewhere. Okay? So if they cheat clap, isn't that right? They still receive a cot and a hot shower, though. All right? That is preferable to their ordinary way of life. And they use the communications to try to extort you if they are unable to be flown out, right? But realize that these women aren't pursuing you because they think you're attractive. No, they are pursuing you for a chance, and they will seize it in any way they see fit. They'll go along if they can trick you into marrying them and altering their way of life, right? However, they will try to get as close to you as they can, steal your secrets, find a weakness, and then extort you, if you're intelligent enough to realize, man, I ain't lifting no IG bop. Unfortunately for Matt Barnes, he was foolish enough to fall for the ruse and eat right out of her palms after she called and started acting like she was upset, like a lady in distress who had just lost her husband.
So I think to myself, like, expose what? Like, we've never kicked it, met, person, shook hands, hugged, none of that shit. So I'm like, expose what? But at the same time, you know, my ex was a little older, which is a high-risk pregnancy. And I didn't want no bullshit like that coming out. So this chick said, pay me or I'm going to release our text, our conversation, our DMs. And I'm like, you really don't have shit. But again, okay. So I start paying this chick some bread for about a year. And I'm going to show you those receipts too. And during this time, I'm kind of just tapping in with her because she's a wild card. She's a nutcase, and kind of just checking in, having empty conversations to make sure she's cool.
However, people are pursuing this. Man, pay attention. There were just 9 months left in the pregnancy. Paying her for a year was therefore an option, correct? You were afraid of something because of her, right? You were afraid that anything would come out since you continued to pay her even after the pregnancy, and I believe after you and your ex broke up? You were afraid of something then. Additionally, a year of extortion would make more sense, don't you think? If the starving little kid said, man, give me $15,000, and you gave it and carried on with your life. However, this broad had you on a string so that she could take money from you every month for a full year? Man, I'm in the wrong industry. I'm in the wrong business, bro. I had the opportunity to work in punani management, coochie management, dude. Yes, because family, all I have to do is sign a few girls, get them interested in these green guys, and we will receive thousands of dollars in residual revenue each month from each of them. I need to get my pimpling go up, dude. I need to practice breaking one of these Instagram props, dude. Hey, man, are you prepared to walk on Fig? Oh, let's go to the Ritz. Place it in my hand. You will glow if I put it in my palm. Hello, dude? Shh. Hey, pay attention. Go rate this shark in the game. Get us a rating. Hey, suspicious. You guys need to get this man a rating. You know, if you want to shine, put her in my palm. Pimp. Man, would you rather haul out your wrists or walk on Fig? Man, hurry up. Man, hurry up. Yes, I am. I'm lit. I see. At this point, Matt Barnes would continue discussing their agreement and displaying the messages. Once I saw the messages, man, I was like, Matt Barnes, bro. Dude, you can't be this much of an idiot, bro. It would never end. What was the plan to compensate this woman for the duration of her life? And you're worth more than $20 million. You're a 6'8", attractive man with a fair complexion and a net worth of more than $20 million. What do you fear? Like her revealing how you were cheating on your partner or a baby mother? She won't abandon you in any case. Well, why are you worrying, bro? Now, it seems that this girl has been giving Tasha K all of the information that has been leaked, including messages and voice notes from Matt Barnes. And how did Tasha K obtain all of this information on Matt Barnes, I wondered? Has reportedly been through this girl, and every time she does it, she sends Matt Barnes links to her blog and Instagram account saying things like, you see, listen, better send that money or else I'm gonna do more.
Of last year, we had the baby. And I keep paying her until the end of the year, so until December. I think December 6th was the last time I sent her bread. So come January, she flips out. You need to do this. If you don't do this, I'm gonna expose everything. So I just confessed. I told my ex, like, look, showed her the DMs, the conversations, proof that I never kicked it with the chick. But this chick starts going crazy and saying, I'm gonna expose you and you just wait. And I'm gonna show you that too, so y'all can see. But she just starts going on a rampage. The one thing I will say is this chick is good. We had DM for a little bit. There's some voice audios. And then during the process where I was trying to keep her sane, we exchanged phone numbers. So she starts chopping and screwing and even AI in my voice because she had it on a few voice audios. And since then, not a lot of blogs, but Tasha K mostly. And we know how thirsty and desperate she is and how many times she's been sued, like not fact checking anything, just whatever she sent, she runs. So there were stories out there about me being gay. There's stories about me about allegedly trying to convince a girlfriend of mine not to go on reality TV. What else? There's a story about me, the recent one, about me allegedly trying to talk someone into an abortion. They threatened stories about my kids and all kinds of weird and wild.
Eventually, Bourne would declare that he was suing Tasha K as well, since Tasha K had shared the messages or receipts that the woman had sent him. Here's the point, and this is why, in my opinion, I have to give Tasha K the benefit of the doubt. If a woman is sending Tasha K several messages and voice notes, and you are responding, yeah, some of the voice notes that she sent to Tasha K are real and authentic, how will Tasha K be able to tell the difference between the phony voice notes and the ones that you accept are authentic and your voice? Therefore, I don't really appreciate how Tasha K would have been able to verify that if she were using AI to create AI voice notes based on real voice notes. I mean, how could Tasha K have verified and rechecked that? For example, you verify that the voice notes she is receiving are authentic or fraudulent. In this age of artificial intelligence, how would someone be able to recognize a phony audio message? Yo, 10 years ago? Cool, you remark now. Go to Sora in this AI era, dude. Go to YouTube, view a Sora video, and let me know whether you can identify it as phony if the Sora tag is missing. Most likely not. I'm not sure in this instance, dude. I believe Tasha K is the target of Matt Boris's rage. To be honest, I believe that this girl should be the main attention and priority, which she most likely is. But Tasha K did nothing wrong, in my opinion. I think that lawsuit is the least of the girl's obligations, not Tasha K. I'm referring to the woman who was pressuring Matt Barnes, because I don't think Tasha K did anything improper in this circumstance. Hey, this lawsuit is the least of that chick's concerns. She has to be concerned about the law and the police, bruh. A. You were paid $5,000 a month for 12 or 13 months, totaling $61,000. How did you spend the money? Did you think this would continue forever? She was already receiving an additional $5,000 on her present income, but I can practically assure you, buddy, that she was probably using that $5,000 each month on a seafood boil, thinking his money would never run out. She most likely went and acquired a new band, and now that he's pulled the rug out from under her, correct? Hello, my friend. Man, I'm done with this. She started to freak out when you were going to see her. She started acting like she was going crazy. You can pause or slow it down as you view her like this once again. You do realize that she is texting Matt Barnes and sending him voice notes, and voice notes. However, this is the one that truly resonated with me. In order to avoid having her name linked to the blog, she was sending these items under a pseudonym, a woman named Zany. However, she was alerting Matt Barnes to the fact that I was doing it. I'm doing that. A. Pay attention. I'm going to find more voice notes when I get my Instagram back tomorrow. A. She's in a panic. Take a look at this. Messages on top of messages, dude. This woman has reached a point where she says, bro, I don't understand, if like rent was probably due. So she anticipated receiving the final $5,000 in December around Christmas, but he just pulled a fast one on her. So she was unable to pay the rent. She was just out here in a panic. However, this must be illegal. In actuality, I know it is. It's entirely illegal. It's funny when she says to Matt Barnes, I got voice notes of you that you probably don't remember. She's been making phony voice notes the entire time. Man, this girl is very cunning. These messages seem to go on forever. However, you're about to see her reveal to Matt Barnes all of the messages and evidence that she's been giving to Tasha K, persuading Tasha K to post about Matt Barnes, and all of the stuff she's been leaking to Tasha K. That's where I think Matt Barnes is currently targeting. To be honest, I don't think that's correct. But when Matt Barnes pursued her or threatened to sue her, Tasha K would retaliate. So Matt Barnes is suing me because I posted the messages between him and the woman he paid $60K to end a narrative for the messages she gave me. So let me get this straight. You're suing me for posting the identical texts between the two of you, but first you paid her 60 bands to end a false narrative. Is this fentanyl accurate, or am I hallucinating? Get this dude some booze for court, please. It's all alleged. There are even accusations on my name. That does make sense, don't you think? For example, you pay this girl $60,000 to keep the messages between the two of you private, but now you're saying that some of them are all phony. Indeed, man, I'm not sure. To be honest, I don't see any court holding Tasha K accountable in this case. As a prominent person, he must demonstrate malice if he is suing someone for defamation. He must demonstrate that they intentionally and maliciously lied. Despite knowing that what they were saying was untrue, they continued to say it. And I don't think you could demonstrate that Tasha K lied on purpose in this particular circumstance, dude. Not in this circumstance, all right? However, please let me know in the comments area, man. What are your thoughts? Man, I have no idea. I have no idea how Matt Barnes felt about this, okay, dude? Okay. Well, dude, man, pay attention. I got a bid talking about extortion, dude. Put it down, okay? Let go of everything. Bro, I couldn't care less. Okay, bro, they've already stated everything there is to say about me online. Okay, they have previously lied to me online, so pay attention. Okay, you can't say anything about me that hasn't been stated before. Hey, pay attention. Hey, there were some strange content producers, weirdos, simply complete liars and fraudsters who made up documents, right? I redacted the papers, put my face on them, and then declared myself to be a sexist. Furthermore, it was completely untrue. Not at all. They simply made it up. And even now, when you ask him why, he lies about Flacco and claims that he was this when he wasn't. I didn't lie, though. I was merely posing the query. No, I didn't lie, though. I supposedly said, allegedly, I said, allegedly, guy, I said. Strange people. Man, they're just weirdos. And that's why, guys, it's not really prospering when you look at all the weirdos and their platforms. No, you're correct. For this reason, I would never go out like Matt Barnes, dude. Okay? Because these weirdos have already deceived me, buddy. Okay? We didn't really hear back from them after I exposed them and dropped the evidence and documents. Okay? Okay, but let me know in the comments area, dude. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Okay? Do you guys think Tasha K is at fault? I don't. Do you guys believe that Matt Barnes has a case against that girl? And inform me, all right? You can see this video right now to see why Dave Perner-Ops confronted him for stating this on the podcast. If you like this one and want to watch another awesome one, additionally, if you want to create videos similar to this one, you can click the link in my bio in the description of this specific video, where I'll walk you through the process of earning your first $10,000 per month on YouTube and how to grow your channel quickly using strategies I use for my own. Okay, so if you like this video and would like to watch another awesome video, check this link to see why Dave Perner-Ops confronted him live on camera for stating this on a podcast. I'll see you all in this video, guys. Folks, I'm leaving.